To change that narrative, you should stand by somebody that they believe in his institution. When Goodluck was vice to Yar'Adua before he died, outrightly, who would have voted Goodluck to become president? Just normal like that? Nobody.
A very good morning to you and welcome to Newspaper Review on Laveritatv Productions. And as we begin the week, we take a look at the major headlines making waves across the nation and beyond. I'm informer Christian Ide. Grab your newspaper and stay with us as we break down the headlines one story at a time. Different newspapers, different headlines, but they all appear to be telling the same story. On the Punch newspaper this morning, the 17th of August 2026, Adeleke extends olive branch, APC moves tribunal challenge. And on the Daily Sun newspaper, Tinubu, Obi, Osun indigents celebrate Adeleke's victory. And on the Matrix newspaper, Adeleke, my victory is for God and Osun people. On the Vanguard newspaper, why Adeleke won again in Osun State. Sub-headline, opposition party must bury ego to defeat APC in 2027, Duke says. And lastly, on Daily Times newspaper, Adeleke's victory, assurance of flourishing democracy in Nigeria, says Tinubu. And this is Laveritatv newspaper review. We'll begin analysis with Mr. Wisdom West on the show after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv Production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
Welcome back on the show. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom West.
Good morning.
How's your weekend?
It was great.
There were several national daily newspapers recorded the victory of Osun State Governor Adeleke.
Yeah.
On Daily Times newspaper, Adeleke's victory, assurance of flourishing democracy in Nigeria, says Tinubu.
Yes, says Tinubu.
Yeah.
Well, that statement is a congratulatory statement also, but it's both a congratulatory message and a trap. The thing is, think about it. If Nigerians, before the presidential elections, believe INEC to deliver credible elections, do you think the ruling party will use that as to its advantage or not? They will use it.
Yeah.
Now, anything that happens can be argued that INEC did a good job when it comes to presidential elections. Because what? The opposition party, let's say the Accord party, which Adeleke belongs to, Accord, right?
Yes, Accord.
Still retained seat as governor, while APC and ADC that contested against it lost.
Yeah.
So they say, after all, INEC did a good job in Osun State. So we really did everything well for these presidential elections. But I guarantee you it's a trap. I guarantee it's a trap. But however, that will not stop us from being vigilant. People monitored and followed these Osun State governorship elections because they wanted to see how decayed our electoral process is. And somehow, INEC shocked
And
everybody.
I remember you said on Friday you wanted Adeleke to.
Oh yes. There's something it does to you when the right person gets the office. There's something it does to you as a person. It makes you somehow, although you don't trust the system, but a part of you like, okay, fine, we should expect good from kudos to INEC, they did a good job. We want to see that come January or February when the presidential elections will be held. We really want to see more of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good news from INEC. On the Vanguard newspaper regarding the 2027 election,
yes,
opposition parties must bury ego to defeat APC in 2027.
Look, let me tell you something. You see, we have a very porous way of thinking and doing things in Africa. We always feel a revolution must always be violent. A restructuring must always be violent. And you don't stop to think of the person you are revolting against. They also have a brain like you. Actually. They also have systems and structures in place that they put to protect their interest.
Actually.
Now, I am coming now to, I call you, I call this person, let's push against the ruling party. Let's take power from them. Let's solidify our base.
And you expect them to sit back
and watch you. They would also fight back. They will use the EFCC against you in Nigeria. They will use the ICPC.
And they will use their office.
They will use their office against you. So it's simple. Do it the way the APC did to PDP. I was watching Senator Dino Melaye's podcast with KAA Truth. He said certain people sold the PDP quietly to the APC, and that was what led to the death of PDP. It's online, everybody can go and see it. It shows you how strategic APC had been from the get-go. You understand? So if I want to wrestle power away from APC, I shouldn't think leading a protest, it's going to be hijacked. Or as far as it's going to create noise, it is going to be hijacked by the government. What do? Infiltrate the system. Eat it up from within. That is how today's revolution must be. If you don't run a quiet revolution, you will never be able to get into the system or structure it. So opposition parties, yes, they are playing opposition, it's fine, but put your boys into the opposition. Throw them into key positions. Yes, quietly doing the job. You can say, okay, there is no way any of them has what it takes now to remove Tinubu in 2027. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Dr. Peter Obi, yes, he will win the South and the Southeast. How about the core North? And Tinubu, guess what?
How about the West?
How about the West? You know what Tinubu does? They look at you, you have an EFCC and an ICPC case, they bring you and give you an appointment. So that when you begin to think that you want to become stupid, they hold you by the balls and say, Alpha, your file day here, it's still there. Then you align yourself and behave.
Yeah.
Check most people in his cabinet have EFCC cases, have cases of corruption or something.
And it's also reported that Accord, AAC, SDP presidential candidate join forces against Tinubu.
Now mouth is on paper. The truth is all of them are loyal to themselves.
Right.
All of them are loyal to themselves. When I listened to Dino Melaye's statement, podcast last week, I discovered why he had always been against the fact that Obi wanted to run alone. He said something profound. He said, you don't bring the regional champion to run on a regional platform and expect him to win the entire nation. Does that mean Dr. Peter Obi does not know the job? No, that's not what he's saying. He's simply saying, when they look at you as an Igbo man, the first thing other parts of Nigeria see is Biafra, Ojukwu, conquest, Nnamdi Kanu, revenge. You understand? So to change that narrative, you should stand by somebody that they believe in his institution. When Goodluck was vice to Yar'Adua before he died, outrightly, who would have voted Goodluck to become president? Just normal like that? Nobody. Because he does not have the credibility yet. Yeah. It's not as if he's not solid enough. Are you getting the point?
True.
But he was with a Yar'Adua that ran on a national platform. And that secured him that office. Unfortunately, we lost that beautiful man. And then Goodluck was able to sit as the president of this country.
Because and then he proved himself.
Yeah. So Dr. Peter Obi, if you had taken your votes, the popularity you have amongst this younger generation, and then you attach it to this security and to the structures that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has built over the years in politics. Even if he does one term in office or 2 terms, you just sit patiently, support him. Definitely your time will come.
Time will definitely
Peter
come.
Obi, as he stands, is the best Igbo man that has what it takes to become president, but he's running on a regional platform. He's running on a regional platform. That's what Dino Melaye has been said, and I'm finally seeing it. There's no way NDC will defeat APC. There is no way. Let's be honest. How many people can Kwankwaso give from Kano State? How many? How many people can he influence within Northwest? These are the things that we need to. The ego is too much. When APC was coming, they squashed their ego. They brought a Buhari from the north. They would have brought Tinubu, but they nominated Osinbajo. Why? He was a Christian.
Yeah.
And it gave them the West. And then they lobbied our people from the Niger Delta. Amechi was there. Ojus Okalu came. Chris Ngige came. Rochas Okorocha came. They brought them into the game and said, look, this is what we want to do. Did they achieve their expectations?
Yes,
they did. If the PDP and co cannot do that, ADC and the rest, El-Rufai is rotting somewhere. It shows you that it's not aligned yet. So I will still congratulate Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027 as the President of the Federal Republic. Not because I love him too much or I believe in all his policies. That's not it. It's because he has the structure and he's ready to get it done.
Mr. Wisdom West, I'll cut you here.
Time
is against us. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
You got what it takes to do it. You got what it takes to do it now. You can make it, you can make it. You can make it, you can make it.
Forget what you're going through. Focus on where you're going to. Forget the numbers of times you fall. Look up and you can get up. Foes want you down. Father wants you up. Full of your dream and you gon' make it. Cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your grid.
And that's where we draw the curtain on today's newspaper review on Laveritatv TV Productions. I'm Informer Christian Aide. Enjoy the rest of your day.